Hello everybody, White and Nerdy Man here. I apologize for being just a few minutes late. Sometimes the bedtime ritual goes on a little bit longer than planned whenever you are tucking in littles, so welcome for whoever might drop in and come on by and watch. We're going to go ahead and jump back into Dark Souls Remastered here once the game actually boots for me. Might need to go ahead and grab my controller. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Alright. Okay. Still, the game just got a slight update. I don't know if that was just because it was syncing my prior game or not. I was kind of waxing hopeful for a second that it would actually be coming back online. But alas, one cannot be so fortunate, at least in these times. But it is okay. With the horrors of this place, or in the absence of them, we will still go ahead and carry on. So, man, last time was pretty successful. We had 3 bosses be taken down in the same run. I did not expect that to happen, honestly, at all. We're just going to do a little bit more exploring, because I feel like that I might have missed a couple of areas here in Darkroot Garden. And yeah, let's just go ahead and buckle up and keep it going. Right now I don't have anybody in the lobby at the moment, but that is okay. Come and go as you guys need. Have to get my wits trained from Monster Hunter. I cannot see. There we go, somebody has hopped on. Hello, person. Whomever you may be, thank you for joining me tonight. We are kind of picking up right back where we left off, and that's just exploring this area a little bit more. I feel like that I might have missed a couple of places. Up and through that way is where those magical suits of armor were that we fought. So let's go back this way. This is the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Complete with these funny-looking guys that drop green blossoms. Yeah, because I'm trying to... whenever I played this through initially on the 3DS, I'm trying to remember exactly the layout of the levels. I usually tend to be pretty meticulous, so it's difficult for me to miss most stuff. Well, I say that, but then FromSoft games are notorious for hiding all sorts of secrets. I think we've already explored this part of the level pretty well, so let's go ahead and go back to the... because this is where we had found a really cool ring that gives us extra poise, which is what I have equipped right now. That's the armor-looking icon below my health and my stamina bar. Yeah, if this is your first time watching, or if you are able to do so, I threw up a donation link in the chat to just go ahead and donate to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, a very important charity organization that also conducts research into combating leukemia and lymphoma. Ah, okay, yeah, this is where the spot was. I knew it was somewhere, because it has this like really weird snake tree. I say snake tree, but it's really like a two-headed snake thing. Almost poisoned me. Hello. Okay. We're cranky. It's okay. I think that might have actually been legit the only other part of the level that I haven't really explored. I don't know what is up here. I was kind of looking at that earlier, but I don't know if there's like a feasible way to get up there or not. If anybody is in the chat right now, or who will be watching in playback, hopefully, if anybody is more so of a Dark Souls expert than I am, feel free to enlighten me on what I am actually missing if I am choosing not to go up there. Because it looks like we have a path up there, but whenever you go through that ruin, there's not like a means of getting up there. Perhaps another secret for another day. Maybe New Game Plus or something like that. I'm not extremely worried about it, though. If I get feedback that says, hey, you should really go back, then I guess I'll go back. Yeah, apologies for not streaming yesterday. I was dog-tired. I accidentally worked a little bit longer than what I was anticipating. I clocked into my shift a little early, and so I just still went ahead and just saw it through to the end of it. Let's just go ahead and make our way back to the bonfire. I'm sure you guys also must be wondering, what is behind this door? We'll have to find out, because our friend Andre the Blacksmith has the item to get through there for sale, but it's extremely expensive. It's like 20,000 souls, and I ain't got that kind of pocket change. So we're not going to worry about that for now, because there's actually a really interesting little mini quest thread, I guess if you want to call it, that might get ever so slightly screwed up if we go ahead and proceed through that area and fight the boss that is lurking with them, because, I mean, of course a boss is lurking back through there. Like, it's a very ominous looking door. If I were a boss, I would lurk behind that door. If only I could sneak attack this guy. But we are going to explore further down into the Darkroot Basin, that's right. Well, the Darkroot Garden, I guess, that leads to the Darkroot Basin. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about here very shortly. Kill these guys. They're excellent to farm for poison healing items, which is what those purple moss clumps do. That'll be very useful for the place that I feel like that we might travel to this session. I'm honestly not 100% looking forward to it. It's one of my least favorite areas in the game, but you know what? It's essential for progression, so we will have to go through it. At least I think it's essential, but I don't... You know what? I want to kind of give the full experience. I don't really want to skip it, per se. Definitely not going for, like, a speed run. Hats off to speedrunners, because I do not think I could really do what you guys do, especially in these games. Titanite Lizard, I want the money. No, 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 you stay here. Gotcha. Got some very valuable items. In fact, the thing that'll help me initiate the next upgrade path for this lovely axe that we are wielding right now. I think the only way forward is down at this point. As I said, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter intermittently, so I'm kind of having to do like some very big paradigm shifts when it comes to the gameplay styles that I'm going through here. This one is much more slower and methodical than the extremely fast-paced Monster Hunter world. Oh, sweet! Got a longbow and some arrows. Yeah, a nice leather set. We will go that way eventually, but I want to come down here for a very specific reason. And you'll see why momentarily. Black Knight. Ouch. He's the one that wields the pike. Do I dare try to parry this guy? Let's go ahead and get him to more open ground, so that way I can have a little bit less of a risk of falling off. Oh, delayed attack animation. Oh, no, he got me. We'll have to try another attempt there. These guys are tough. Snack break. Love these little fiber bar things from Walmart. Anyhow. Walmart or any of its corporate affiliates have not sponsored tonight's video. Just a snack time sustenance for white nerdy man. Well, bam! And I completely missed. Hope everybody has been doing well. Got big things coming up for in the next couple weeks, I'll be starting a new job in the next couple weeks, so I'm definitely excited about that. It'll definitely free up my evenings, that's for sure. When it comes to streaming and stuff like that, I could have swore I heard one of the... Yeah, I don't want one of these guys bothering me whenever I'm trying to fight the Black Knight. I know I heard you. Yeah, I thought I heard you. Shing! I heard you coming. But yeah, when it comes to streaming in the future, I probably will aim to stream possibly only for these kind of charity events. We'll see if there ever gets enough traction or enough following where people just want to see me just like chill and play my games on like a normal basis and maybe not as formal as these this charity event. Then I'd be down for that. I don't know how animated I would particularly be, depending on the day. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I saw the stream through. If for anything, just to raise awareness, if for anything else, for the organization for Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Once again, fantastic charity. Really have seen it benefit a lot of patients in my time as a pharmacy technician. Some co-pays for drugs, especially for people who are on Medicare Part D, can be really astronomical. We're talking like thousands of dollars, depending on the meds. A lot of people don't know whenever they have their deductibles to meet. A lot of them don't know, or really can't even like read the fine print, because the fine print with some of these insurance is just so dang like downright predatory at some points. So whenever it often comes at like the worst of times, you know what I mean? Like whenever everything kind of goes crazy. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Well, you're being quite slow about your advance. Come here. Backstab! I gotta zoom in on his butt. Sorry about that. Got him. Revenge! That felt good. But anyway. But yeah, if it's something that you can't support at this moment, then definitely at least tell a friend or tell somebody that you think might be able to contribute. It would be fantastic. Just like I said, just make sure you click the Facebook link that I have in there. If that is not functional, or if it's like only restricted to my personal friends on Facebook, which I don't think it should be. I think the event is a oh, I love the shield. I'm so glad we found that. But if the event is not public, let me know, and I will try my best to actually make it public so that way people can share. And we have got ourselves a nice little dandy bonfire over here. We're going to light that. Unfortunately, we died to the Black Knight, so we're going to have to rekindle to... We're going to have to use... We'll just use a twin humanity. That's fine. That'll get us the exact amount of humanity points that we will need in order to not only reverse our hollowing, but to kindle this bonfire. Whenever humanity is so limited, you kind of have to be strategic on what you do. Which bonfires you choose to kindle. This, I think, is definitely one of them, because this is kind of a nexus, actually, for several areas. And of course, I cannot reinforce this axe at the time being. Let's go ahead and go this way real fast. And for those of you who have played Dark Souls before, you probably know a little kind of a method to my madness here. It's my first time actually playing this game with headphones on. It's actually quite nice soundscape. Usually I have it on my speakers on my computer, which normally I have turned down low enough, that way it doesn't like overshadow anything that my wife is trying to watch or anything like that. Just hear the pitter-patter of my feet. We definitely have got to be careful in this area, because I don't know if you can see what's looming in the distance, but it is a multi-headed Hydra that spits ballistic water bolts. crystal folks up here is trying to say hello. Hello, Crystal Man. And goodbye. See, he's tough. Crystal Golem, I think, is officially what this enemy is called. And down he goes. You see, I just have to get my mojo back. Whenever I get my mojo back, I feel like I perform a little bit, at least a little bit better. Come here, come here, come here. Where are you going? I'm right here. Too late. All the way up here, and does this structure look familiar? It should, because we crossed that bridge a few times and fought a dragon on top of it as well. Well, when I say fought, I mean like ran. Ran with a tactical retreat. Watchtower basement. Oh, hello. Who are you? It is a man called Havel. He is a tough dude. Backstab! Did I just, like, break your AI, my dude? Don't underestimate this guy, because he can easily level me in just a couple of hits if he really wanted to. I don't know. Backstab! Got him. That was actually the easiest time that I've ever had fighting that guy. He's a bit of a piece of work. Now, he has also given us a very useful ring, which, let me see, Wolf, let's see, Tiny Being's ring. How much HP am I actually losing if I am to unequip this ring? Let's toggle the display, the toggle status, here we go. So it brings it down to essentially like what is one level of vitality. That is not horrible to get the equipment load boost, because now, bam, I got that fast roll back with all my regular armor on. That is extremely handy. A fantastic ring, I must say. Plus we got the extra poise to boot. And look, we are back at the Undead Burg. In the same tower as the Taurus Demon was in before, if I do recall correctly. Watchtower basement. Watchtower basement. Please hold. Down with ya. But yeah, we're not going to fight our way back up here. That's just a really neat shortcut on how these areas interconnect. Let me see. I'm trying to think of like a general to do. I would like to go back to Andre at some point. We will go a particular route that is in mind, and we're going to go back to the bonfire that we have just kindled and unlocked. We are not going to go towards that Hydra just yet. We have some business to take care of first. Plus, I think that Hydra is just a little bit too strong for us right now. Now, theoretically, there are some really insane people who can, like, do the entire Dark Souls games without leveling up once. It's called, like, a Soul Level 1 run or something along those lines, and that is bonkers. I don't know if I could ever have the skill to pull something like that off. But hats off to the people who do. Y'all were truly an inspiration. Go back down here. No need to really rest, honestly, just because we haven't. I mean, we could repair, but we are not going to worry about that at this particular moment. Throw the switch. FromSoft definitely loves their elevators. I honestly do like the elevators, though, because it kind of gives you like a pause for a little bit, just for you to consider and think. It's funny, with this particular armor set on our guy, definitely looks like that he definitely has baggy pants. Oh well, I'm digging the vibe. Kind of feel like Anakin Skywalker a little bit, actually. Let us see where the spits us out at. Ah, the ever so lovely Valley of Drakes. Let's see if we can survive. Oh yeah, he hurts. We may not be quite strong enough to take these dragons down just yet. It's interesting, these particular dragons breathe lightning. I just kicked him. I didn't mean to do that. Trying to be sneaky. Okay. That was a tough one. Oh, great. I forgot about you. I don't know if we're going to be able to really fight our way over there at this moment or not. I think we need to be a little bit stronger. I had forgotten that the shortcut was laid out like this. I could try to run past him as I possibly can. I mean, if you could just fall off, that'd be great. Let's not and say we didn't. Ow. Really? Let's go over here and heal before he breathes more lightning. They are worth a nice chunk of change. See you next fall. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, dude, yeah, we know. Like, you can bait them to do that. Like, it's not... Hey, humanity! Is this an illusory wall? Okay, no. I was wondering for a second. That was very nice and happenstance sort of thing. I'm so glad I got that on camera. Now this thing looks pretty unassuming, right? I don't know if I'm going to try to press my luck with this thing. Soul of a Proud Knight. Be very quiet. Alright. Run for it! Oh! And he just, like... he just one-shot me. That's unfortunate. Because now I have to go back there to get to my souls. 9,000 of them. And I've lost to humanity again. Well, hey, no time like the present. I think it'll be worth it for you guys to see where this place leads. Snack break. Here we are. And down, down, down we go. To the Valley of Drakes, what ho! We could maybe try to run past him. That might be ever so slightly inadvisable. His lightning does seem to have a pretty finite range. Darn, I was hoping he was going to kill himself again by accident. But easy enough to run past them. It's cool that the Souls games actually do give you those kind of options. Speaking of... Oh, great. He's alive. Well, I mean, he's dead and alive, but, you know, he's alive. And in quotation marks. Please don't kill me. Nice and horrific. Okay, shoo. Whew. You can kill that creature, by the way. I'm just not going to do it right now. That is not on the agenda today. This leads to a ever so lovely place. We're not going to worry about that particular route right now. Locked. Crap. Oh yeah, the key is up here, if I recall correctly. I might be able to get it if I play smartly enough, but we definitely need to be careful. Because this is an area that technically is after the one that we're supposed to go to. So it's kind of interesting that we're breaking sequence just a little bit here. This is the way to Blight Town. An extremely infamous area. Most people universally hate this area. I mean, it stinks, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Gotta watch these guys, though, because their clubs, their Ooga Booga sticks, can poison. Owie. Got it. Dung pie. Nutritious. Be very, very quiet. We're gonna sneak up on him. Or not. That could have been bad. Ain't my first rodeo there, Jim Bob. Blight Town. We are well off the beaten path here. Never trust a treasure chest. Ah, the key to the New Londo ruins. So this is actually a really good happenstance for us, because we are unlocking a shortcut into an area that, by general merit of the game's overall progression, we really shouldn't have access to just quite yet. But it's just something to keep in mind, and it'll something that'll be very helpful later. Like I said, you guys will see the method to my madness here very shortly. This has been part of a plan all along. Kind of thrilling. Whew, okay, I did not mean to jump there. I have to be careful of all of my button presses. And down we descend. Into the New Londo ruins, which is also a later game area that we really do not want to tread in right now. But there is actually something that we do want to get. But first, we're going to a place that is going to be very familiar to all of us. After we hit the lovely lever here. Mandatory elevator drink break. Going up. Recognize that music? Firelink Shrine. The hub.
Hello there. I have your reward.
Hey, a
I'm
reward.
grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
You, sir, or something else. Ah. So that was a pretty neat shortcut, huh? It just shows you how interconnected that this world really, really is. It's super cool. I would... Would you... You're not going to have a word with me. Yeah, pray that you'll never go hollow. That's pretty much all that he will say at this moment in time. Fine, fine, I suppose. Now, Petrus of Thurland and company are gone. They have left, so we cannot buy miracles at this time. We'll have to wait till later. It's interesting because a lot of the characters in this game will move around all over the place. So let's go ahead and level up. Make the most of our souls right now. So, let me see. I could do attunement. It doesn't really do anything, so we can actually use the miracle that we do have. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and level up our strength and our vitality, so we can take a little bit more punishment. We have 1,100 souls. Not really anything that we can use them for at the moment, so we're going to go back down into Spooky Town real fast and get a very nice item. This is an area as well that you're really not supposed to go to until much later into the game. In fact, technically in the second half of the game. But the freeform nature of the game is that they just don't stop you. At least not by any forcible blocks or anything like that. But it is very dangerous for a reason that you will see very shortly. Have all these poor, unfortunate souls lingering about here. All these guys won't really aggro against you or anything like that. At least as far to my knowledge, they won't. Ooh. I don't think I've seen this guy before.
You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
I hardly can. I've never seen you before. This is new to me.
What is it? Have you? Oh no. It's safe here. Can't bear that. Although, I must admit, how about this? I could forge your weapons. Albeit, I'll show you what made me them.
Ah, so he's a smith. Very interesting. That is cool. He's a sorcerer, too. That's very interesting.
There's nothing. We're both cursed. Old Big Hat, who hasn't in Vinheim. He was a royal member of Dragon.
I'm collecting some information. I've never seen this guy before.
Undead. I hear he was quite the character. What interest have you in the old eccentric? Sorcery? We only fiddle and forge until it works itself in. That's how we do it in Vinheim. We prefer to leave the theorizing to those uppity scholars. There's nothing. We're both cursed.
Okay, so we're starting to repeat dialogue. That is interesting. I did not know that that NPC was down there all this time. See, as I said, you can play this game over and over again and just not look behind that one corner and realize, oh my gosh, there's something here. That is super neat. One of the many reasons why these games are so good. He is not what we are after, but that was a cool discovery. Oops, sorry, stomped on your head. That item will be important whenever we explore this area more seriously later. And this area is even worse with headphones on. This area, my very first time that I ever played Dark Souls, it was on the Xbox 360, I remember very well. This was the area that made me quit. I got here, and you will see why here very shortly. Ah, you see that? Maximum creep factor. But I got the item that we needed. But you see, they're ghosts, and I can't hurt them. And I'm dead. Creepy stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, so whenever I first started playing the game, I got very defeated by that. Not just, getting the crap beaten out of me, but I was just like, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to put this game down, and I didn't come back to it for a very long time. And I haven't really put serious time into the Dark Souls series until within the past year or so. So, we got a very important item. It was a suicide run, but remember, we always keep our items whenever we die, and that was for the Fire Keeper soul, so we can have an even more powerful Estus Flask, which will be very helpful for us in the time to come. Because now, newly formed, ready to go, level 29, a little bit lower than I would optimistically really care for, but we are going to make our way downwards into the depths. My least favorite area in this entire game. My ambition is going to get us to the bonfire there. I think we will have enough time, as long as I don't perform too badly. We should have enough time to get to at least that area's boss and beat him. And I sure hope so, because it is actually a really neat fight. But we will see how things go. And my camera just got extremely bright. Bear with me just a second. I'm going to make sure that it didn't mess up, because it usually does not do that by itself. Seems like it's okay, but I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. If you guys like the light, though, just let me know, and I'll use it. Okay, things are still looking good. Oh no! Back to Dark Souls. There we go. Yeah, sorry, all of a sudden I'm seeing a blinding light. And blinding lights are a little bit uncommon in this game. Actually, sorry, not to be anticlimactic, we need to go to Andre first and give him that ember that we have found in the forest last time. Sorry, it just occurred to me. We want to be as prepared as we can before we go down there, because it is difficult to get out once you're in the area that I'm thinking of. Oh, there's Petrus again.
Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady.
He is distressed.
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this.
Oh, don't blame yourself that
Woe is
badly,
me.
buddy.
I am unworthy, deathly. Oh, sometimes.
Miracles, was it? Well, sure. Even though I can't buy anything right now. We will worry about you later, and I will leave you to do, I guess, your worrying of your own. We're going to make our way up to the very nice shortcut. But I guess you guys can see what I mean, like, when I say that Dark Souls has a lot of backtracking, just to, like, different areas. Thankfully, I feel like that a lot of the interconnections are quick enough and close enough to each other that it doesn't become a huge hassle. Maybe if you're, like, descending into Blighttown and trying to get out, it becomes a little bit of a hassle, but it is all good. Root memorization and preparation of that kind is definitely very helpful for these games. We're now getting more used to the attack speed of our weapon. Nobody dropped any Titanite, which makes me a little sad. But with this Ember, we might be able to upgrade this axe into something that can help tango with the denizens of the depths. So look in here and see if this has resistance to poison. That'll actually be useful in the area that we will be going to. I typically like to use that grass crest shield that I found in that little area with the Black Knight. That's honestly one of my favorite items. I'll repair our stuff because we always just want to make sure that everything is in tip-toppity shape. See if we can change our pants real quick. See if anything is better. A little heavier, kind of crappier. Elite Knight leggings, which would be super heavy. Don't want to necessarily do that. We're fine with the Brigand trousers, I think, for now. The Elite Knight gauntlets are great, but they're super heavy. So we won't worry about that right now. Your armor doesn't really do all that much, really significantly much.
That's a rare ember you have there.
Yeah.
I've seen one of those before. I could produce divine weapon.
Yes, please.
You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
So I can make it a divine, but I can't upgrade it yet. I'm trying to remember what exact item I would need for that. For ascending the weapon, I guess is the proper term for it.
Forging armor, whether you forge weapons or, but nobody, so whatever.
Okay, he's just repeating the same thing. Okay, so we gave him that.
I'll be
That'll
seeing
be
you then.
that'll be useful later. Alrighty. So we made the pit stop, gave him the Ember. So far, everything that we have, pretty dandy. I think that we are good equipment-wise. Let's go ahead and actually plug this there. We will be needing that later. As we make our way, and speaking of making our way, let's just go ahead and go back for it and get ready for our plunge into the depths. A terrible place, really. How are you not dead? How are you not dead? Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. I think I might have aggroed the guy in the other room, but that is okay because I am long gone now. I still think this hood just looks super cool. Firelink Shrine. In all of its lovely glory. There is one place that we could go to, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Let's go ahead and I can't reinforce any of my any of my equipment right now. Can't attune any magic. Don't need to repair anything, so yeah. As far as being good, we are ready to go. There is a little bit of fear and trepidation. I promise I'm not stalling. I'm just making sure that I consider everything before I go. Shing! Hollow Warrior Helm. Something on my leg. There we go. Take your fire bombs down in the pit. The cool part, if you notice, is that I'm not getting staggered whenever they're attacking me because of the wolf's ring. I thought I heard something. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Let's talk to creepy moss lady and see if she can't give us anything we might possibly need.
Oh, there you are, dearie.
She's just desperate for me to buy some moss. We have plenty of homeward bones. I think we will be okay with that. Let's go ahead and buy one of the blooming ones because we're going to need them for Blighttown. And when we get there, you guys will see why. And down we go to the depths with us. He is down. And there we go, everybody. Drink break. Into my least favorite level of the game. Rolling helps my anxiety. Not too shabby. Managed to get him on the backstroke of that swing. And here we are, the depths. This place is an interesting place, to say the very least. We definitely need to be wary of the torch guys, because if you underestimate them, they can kill you extremely quickly. It's just something about a flame attack and that extremely aggressive stature that they have. You fell right into my trap. Ha ha ha. There's plenty more where that came from. Don't want to make too many careless mistakes. So I apologize if I go quiet for a moment. Everybody hates the dogs in Dark Souls. It's also not the dogs that I'm 100%, 10% worried about. It's that person. Which is apparently a woman, interestingly enough. Okay, gonna Estus up for a second. Taking the coward's way out, but I also have one of the torch guys chasing me too. I really don't want that happening at the moment. Ow. Got her. Whew. Like I said, that is the least of our worries in this crazy place. If you see that chain, as long as it's pointing towards the wall, then it is good. Okay, that's the item that we were looking for. Of course it was like down here. But it's okay. I mean, we could go back to Andre, but I don't want to, like, drag this out for too much longer than what it ought to be. But then again, I could actually have some stronger weapons before I descend into this place. Because, yes, I can repair stuff and everything like that on my own. Your jumps are miraculous. There's an important reason why I'm going this direction. Me? Yeah. I'm right here. I'm going to try. It's our friendly pyromancy friend.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you.
Mm-hmm.
Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
I am jealous that he gets to have facial hair. My
hello
character
there.
does not.
I'm fine.
So, he will be a helpful NPC. We're sending him back to Firelink Shrine. He is going to give us pyromancies. You know, once I actually have an attunement slot that I could use it with. But I digress. Now, I don't know about a quote-unquote normal way to get to this level, but I have always gone this direction. Well, one, we don't have to contend as heavily with that rat over there. Can't remember if there is an illusory wall there or not. But two, it'll also net us some really, it'll net us very important items. And I got a spider shield, not unlike the one that I am carrying at this present moment. Yeah, this level is just unpleasant. Unpleasant to behold, unpleasant to be around. All of the above. Ugh. I could just go ahead and get ready for the drop. Lunging attack. And the rat stood no chance. Got a humanity for my troubles. Very nice. We could go down that direction. Sewer chamber key. That's going to be very important for us. We don't want to go down there. So, the noise that you just heard was the noise of a creature that makes this area as terrible as it is. You're hearing the sound of the basilisk, which is an enemy that can curse you. So we have to be very cautious. Because curse is a status effect that you do not want to have. Because there's one right there. See that fog? Don't breathe it in. Thankfully, he was able to take him down on just a hit. Got another humanity. Rats are very good a place to farm humanity, weirdly enough. Ooh, got an Eye of Death. I don't want to go up there just yet. Like I said, I'm trying to remember the layout, so if my narration gets frenzied, I'm kind of trying to remember where I'm going. Well, you know why. I did bring a single contingency just in case if we do get cursed, but only one. And as I saw earlier, the dream cave. That's the waterfall that we fell down earlier. So that's always a good sight. These slimes are horrible. Got it. Because they spawn everywhere. They can do a lot of damage and surprise you if you're not careful. They just take forever to kill. Worth a pretty decent amount of souls, though, I would say. Let me know if the waterfall levels back there were a little bit too loud. I think they were alright. They're definitely kind of loud on my headphones. Here is a nice merchant man.
Aye, Shemai.
Shemai.
I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
We will definitely want to do that. Of course, he has crystal weaponry, which is kind of crappy because whenever a crystal weapon loses its durability, you can't repair it. The only way that you can repair it is by leveling the weapon up, and that's only a very few finite amount of times that you can do that. Not going to buy anything today.
I'm afraid I don't see... Well, that is a shame, but no matter. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
He's a nice little ray of sunshine down in this very bleak place. There's definitely a base of operations that I'm wanting to get to here, and we are thankfully not very far from it at all. Let's go ahead and end that wrap real quick. So we're going to go up the tunnel here. We're going to open the door. Go up here. It was definitely quite fun stumbling upon this place by accident in my very first playthrough. Not this time. Thank goodness we picked up that sewer chamber key, or that would have been horrible. And sweet bonfire. This is one of the only bonfires in this area that I know of. If there are any more than that, you can let me know. I don't know if anybody knows for sure or not. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use just a single humanity, since we were able to actually get a soft humanity point. So that way we can reverse our hollowing and kindle this bonfire, because by golly, we're going to need this kindled. We want as many Estus flasks as we could possibly get in order to get through this crazy nightmare place. Alright. We don't have enough to level up, not to worry. I do have the supplementary materials to help facilitate such things. Namely, a large soul of a nameless soldier. I think that'll almost get us to where we need it. I think we need to be 5,500, if I recall correctly. Tense stuff, man. Go ahead and pop one of a nameless soldier. And then with that, we'll level up. That way we'll get officially to level 30, so not too shabby. Oh, good gracious, that's a big boost in damage. That might be very useful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, honestly. The extra hitting power of that will be very nice. Did I repair? I might have repaired. No, I did not. It's like, I don't know if I repaired absent-mindedly or not. Alright, well now that we're repaired and leveled up, we do have a place, we do have a safe place that we can retreat to, especially if we die. Yeah, let's keep going. We just traded blows and missed. Keep running, keep running. There's nasty things on the walls. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there, buddy. And yeah, we're going to try to feel our way this out together. Oh, it got me anyway. Ugh. Get off! I was thinking I was going to be able to dodge that trick, but I guess not this time. Up we go. To where? Well, this place must look very familiar. It's the place where we fought the butcher earlier. So, it's a pretty neat shortcut, actually. Oh, great. There's the butcher. I thought that was a only one-time spawning enemy, but I guess I am wrong in that assessment. So, if we ever need to get a quick trip back up to the surface, it is not very far away from our bonfire. So, food for thought. Should I kill the butcher again? If she doesn't kill me first. Ow. Managed to interrupt her attack with attack on my own. Backstab. The sack. Very intimidating item. Honestly, it kind of gives you like a Texas Chainsaw vibes. And also like Resident Evil too, if you guys ever played a Resident Evil 4. Now we just gotta cut our way through all these slimes. So many. Blech. Like I said, this level is just all around unpleasant. Definitely has a good latent tension to it, I guess. If nothing else. Oh, oops. Back in the line up with a good axe strike like that. He looked like he was just hanging out. Just hanging out on the wall. Let's go ahead and heal up and probably repair our weapons, because I bet you those slimes used up a ton of durability. We're going to kill our friend here. And go back down here and do some exploring. Hopefully, not to pick up a curse along the way, either. Got a great axe, very nice. If we wanted to go to a heavier weapon, we're definitely trying to get the strength stat requirement for it, that's for sure. Oh, rat in a box. How unpleasant. Make our way in here. Item. Fog gate. What is beyond this fog gate? I'm trying to remember. I don't think it's the... No, it's definitely not the boss yet. Nope, not yet. This is actually exactly where I want it to be. Oh my gosh! Oh, rat corner! Oh, and I just stretched away to just give myself a Charlie horse. Ah. I might have to get off camera for just a second. Give me just a second. I will be right back, guys. Are you okay? Sorry about that, everybody. Holy mackerel. That has to be a new one. Man gets so stressed out by playing Dark Souls, he gives himself a Charlie horse. I think I think it was just the way that I was holding myself. Yeah, that was a new one. Yeah, one person maybe. Oh my goodness. Well, we got rid of that guy, so that's good. Yeah, these rats are no joke, man. Yeah, I think it was just the way that I had my leg across. It was just, oh, and I just got killed. That's okay. We'll come back real quick and reclaim our soul. I mainly wanted to kill the what I affectionately refer to as the Ooga Booga Stick guy. He will be important for later, so I'm glad that we were able to go ahead and kill him off now. Because if we had not had killed him off, apparently, and this is something that I did not know, is that he would actually buff the boss that'll be upcoming. So, fun stuff, huh? Okay, that's enough. And now I'm poisoned. I hate to waste one of these on that, but poison can be pretty annoying, especially it just kind of whittles away at your health very slowly. Whew. Yeah, sorry for just piecing out like that, but I didn't know how long that Charlie horse was going to be, or how crazy it was going to be to try to recover from that, but oh my gosh, that hurt. I think that whenever I got hit by the enemies, just the way that I was sitting, I don't know. Man alive. For the whole world to see. I'm okay. I promise. The procession of rats here. Come here. Rats and dogs, man. Banes of our existence as Dark Souls players. Rats and dogs. I'm also pleased with myself, too, because I have made it past episode 2 of a streamer recording. That usually has really good bearing, because typically I notice of myself in the past that when it comes to a lot of the things that I try to do, a lot of the Let's Plays that I try to get off the ground, I only end up getting to episode 2, and then for some reason I flake out. I don't know. But I apologize to any of my YouTube viewers that might be coming on either during the stream or in the playback that I'll be uploading to YouTube. That I do that so much. It's just, I go through different phases. I end up playing different games and wanting to try out different things. I guess I'm just easily distracted. He's going to fall. I don't want to go down there. I do have a homeward bone, in case if I really get lost. And I really fall to a place that I don't want to. There is a horrible spot in this very place. Oh, I actually have gotten this item before. Aha, yes, because we were here earlier. That's right, because I was hearing the noise and I got immediately afraid. We do not want to fall down into one of these holes inadvertently. Now, intentionally, that might be a different thing altogether. But of course, I have a slime in the way. Oh, I don't know if I want to let myself go down there or not. Let's just try to see if we can't explore our way down to that area instead of trying to claw our way back up. Now that we've taken care of Ooga Booga Stickman. What? If you saw his character design, I think you might understand. No, I've already killed him, but I can show you a picture of him after the stream. I know, the reason why is that he, like, swings, like, his big staff around, and that's how he, like, buffs nearby enemies. I don't know. Oh, crap. I think I am locked to this decision, actually. Wait a minute. There we go. And now, we can descend back into our regularly scheduled programming. Because this is where we would have had the giant rat. Making some pretty good time, too. We are actually fairly close to the boss. I just want to do some more thorough exploration of the area, because once we get out of here, I really, really do not plan on coming back. Unless if I absolutely have to. I just don't like this level, man. Everybody has that one level that they just don't care for in a game. This one is mine. It's just unpleasant to go through. But more pleasant with you guys watching. That is for sure. I've seen like a weird vibration. I don't know if that's actually something like in-game or if that's just something up with like the setup. We're getting plenty of souls. Up we go. This definitely looks like a boss arena, doesn't it? Don't worry, we're not descending quite to there just yet. Just trying to remember if there's any items back up in here. I think that there might be. Regardless, we will not worry too much about that right now. So I'm not going to descend just yet. And we are human, so that's definitely a good thing. It's going to be very helpful. Rats. We will probably go till about 10:10 approximately or so before we pack it in for the night. Like I said, I think that'll leave us just enough time to go through the area boss. See how that kind of stuff is going. There's our basilisk friend again. Staying on the move with these guys and trying to keep knowledge of your surroundings is definitely a good way to not perish miserably at their reptilian hands. There's one of our friends scuttling on by. Ah, nope. One could only hope. Now, to go in here and charge like that is suicide, so we're going to draw him out. Hopefully take him out one by one. Because these suckers are fast. And they like to jump all over the place. Look at these lovely clouds of death. Come here, come and get me. It might be a cheese, but a cheesy explorer is an alive explorer. We have the one that's around the corner there. What about over here? Don't think so. that telltale little... Can't even do the noise. A telltale horrible rattling sound. So you have one. There's about 7 or 8 of them down here, I think, in total. We're making our way through. They're actually worth a fair bit of souls, all things considered. There's one down there. There's 2 down there. Please don't kill me. It's that cursed status that I don't want. Got him. Oh, yep. You can stand on that for maybe about 3 seconds before it's curtains. There we go. Nice. I did not mean to punch him in the face. And lo and behold, that is what happened. Oh, golly. That stuff is lethal. He will probably try to make his way up here. I think they're intelligent to round the corners. He's definitely going to try to jump for me, that's for sure. I'm going to get too tripped up by the meat or whatever is writhing all over the walls. Yep. Told you. They're not stupid. You get all over the ragdoll effects in these games. Oh! Wait! There's more. Get out of the corner of doom and gloom here. And hey, you just brought an item to me. Thank you. Eye of Death. We are just being the most thorough little explorers, aren't we? The Ring of the Evil Eye. That will also be very, very helpful. Unfortunately, Dark Souls 1 only has 2 ring slots. Which makes no sense to me, because it's just like, you know, I have 10 fingers. And yes, I'm only wearing 1 ring right now, my wedding ring, but, you know, I can obviously have more if I really wanted to, but I digress. Gameplay balance, other games up the total to 4. So I guess I can't complain. Well, at least I already took out the basilisks before I made that risky jump. Because there's an item over there. And I think after that we've actually have done the bulk of exploring in the in this part of the level, at least that I know of. So yeah, if there's anybody who watches who's like, hey, you missed something, let me know. That is an extremely tricky jump. All for humanity. Oh, the humanity. Well, sweet. Let's go ahead and get out of Basilisk Land. We'll just go ahead and try to walk back to the bonfire. That way I don't waste a homeward bone just for that. And then we're going to go ahead and try to take on the area boss here very shortly. Just going to have to try to remember exactly where to go. Just follow the corpses. That's where we came in at, because that's where the waterfall is. The game doesn't provide you a map, so you can have to go by mental memory, but it does provide a lot of good landmarks, especially in a weird, like that waterfall is a good, very good a very good landmark. Just because, okay, I know exactly, there's only one of those in here, so I pretty much know exactly where I am almost at all times. Let's go ahead and put something in our equipment bar. Let's swap the poison. Well, let's not swap the poison. This will be useful for our fight. Trust me. Alright. Let's go back to our bonfire and rest up, get leveled up, and prepare for the best. Or the worst. Everything in between. It's gonna be fun. And to anybody who has been watching today, or who has tuned in, who's going to be tuning in by playback, thank you guys very much. I definitely appreciate the support. It's been fun to go through this game series and kind of record the evidence that, yes, Dwight and Ernie Mans can certainly beat a game like this, as crazy and as difficult as it is. We might have enough between all of our souls and stuff to level up again if I really try to push it, but I don't know how hard I really do want to push it. Let me see. Okay, oh, in the closet? Yeah, I'll put it back there once I'm done with stream here. Could try to level up attunement, but I'm not going to go for that right now. Endurance. Decisions. Let's do vitality, because I just want to keep that stat rolling up and up and up as we go through the game. Let's see, I think the Soul of a Proud Knight that we got earlier is worth 2,000. Yes, so although it is a hefty quantity, this will be useful for us. That way we can level up again. Yeah, perfect. That worked out really well. Leveling up strength at the moment. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and keep putting points into strength, because we want to be able to have weapons that have a very high stat requirement in strength. So yeah, we'll keep rolling it up. Already repaired everything that I'm aware of that needs reparation. So access bottomless box, reverse hauling. Nope, not going to do that at the moment. We don't need to, because we are already, are we? No, we are not human. I'm glad I noticed that. We'll do this one time. If I happen to fail this attempt, I'm not going to do this on subsequent ones. Let's go ahead and reverse our hallway. Simply because I'm not going to go for like an ultra skill run or anything like that, at least unless if you guys really want me to try to challenge myself, I guess. But in order to summon an NPC to help you, you have to be... You see what I mean? That dude just like melted my health bar. Ugh. I should have dodged, honestly. But in order to summon an NPC, you have to be human. It's just the name of the game. Actually, the name of the game is Dark Souls, but I digress. I'm gonna go on down here. Prepare ourselves for the lovely things therein. Stupid rat. Oh, come on. I'm getting antsy. Let's go ahead and, as much as I've bemoaned to do this, we're gonna need it later, but... Now we're going to descend into the conspicuous boss arena. There, I said it. But the boss that we're about to see is definitely quite ostentatious in its presentation. It's really cool. In fact, so cool I might have my wife come and look at it here in just a second. Whenever she's ready. Oh, whenever you're ready, hon. We have him who can help us. And we have Solaire. Good night, Solaire. We're gonna have him summon, but you'll get to see. You won't get to hear, though, unfortunately. Wait for him to get summoned. Here we go. It always helps to have a buddy in the middle of a fight. Look away if you need to. Okay. Through the fog door. Here we go. I do have my camera on, yeah.
Oh.
I just don't have the light on. Wait, just wait. It gets even worse. The boss design of this game is unreal.
You hear that through your...
Yep. This is a fun battle. Let him charge. Charge. This is definitely like one of those kind of bosses where it's just a very awe-inspiring display. We want him to prepare for the next charge. Don't do it, Solaire! Don't be a hero! He's gonna get trampled. The series definitely has some of the most horrific creatures, and it's something else. Watch it! Unfortunately, this boss is definitely one of the more trivial in the game, I definitely have to say. Like, I don't want to call too many Dark Souls bosses easy, but he is definitely up there with some of the... But we definitely need to be careful. Don't get overconfident. Do this, everybody. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. Just a healthy amount of cardio. Whack. Whack. Destroyed. Haha. And he's down. Defeated the Gaping Dragon. That boss is definitely one at 25,000 souls. I forget how many souls you get for beating this guy. Fantastic. Yeah, what a rush. Yeah, it's not a very hard boss, honestly. Now, whenever I first fought this thing, I did not know the pattern, and he squished me like a time or two before I realized, wait a minute. That charge attack is definitely one that's very easy to bait. One of those enemies that can be difficult if you are unprepared. I'm trying to remember if there's any other items that I'm missing here. I don't think so. And I was definitely extremely confused as to like what to do or where to go. I can't help but wonder what the structure actually opens up to, because you have like a good source of light. But yeah. That will probably be our boss for tonight, but we will still pal around and explore a little bit for about the remaining half an hour. Definitely a far cry from the 3 bosses we managed to beat last time, but I would say that's definitely much more of a fluke than what we got going on here. Let us go ahead and go back to our bonfire and reap the reward of our toil. Part of me is wondering if I should just go ahead and go back to Andre anyway. I'm getting turned around here. There we go. Or no. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting turned around, man. But we do have the key to Blight Town, even though we've technically found the back door. No problem, no worries. In fact, we'll go ahead and unlock the door while we're here. We talk to this gentleman. We can get some of the armor that he has, if we really wanted to, instead of the very nice level up. Armor of the Glorious. It's very heavy. But it'd be cool to have. But we're not going to worry about that one right now, because he actually moves to Firelink Shrine later, so he'll be a bit more accessible later.
Well, that is a shame, but no man. Come back again.
Sorry, buddy. I definitely want to level up. We're going to use the Blight Town key to just go ahead and open the door. We're not going down there yet, not with 25,000 souls in tow. I don't think that would be a very wise decision on my part. Slime has followed me down here, and I'm going to make it pay for such a terrible decision. Alright. Away we go. We're going to go back to that bonfire, like I said, and pump all these souls into leveling up. And then probably before we go down to Blighttown, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to Andre. That way we can start getting our weapons to our weapon to even higher level. Let's repair our stuff. Get some level up action going on here. Got 26. That is a very nice number, I must say. Yeah, I think that's a respectable stat allotment for the time being. We could use one of the Proud Knight souls. I'm going to wait for that for the moment being and conserve that for ascending our weaponry a little bit more. You're not going to get me again there, bub. Go ahead and run. That way I can dodge the slimes. Dodge you. Don't need any of that crap in my life. We're going to try to make our way unscathed back up to the Firelink Shrine. The cool thing is that definitely all things considered, it is actually not that far away at all. We just have to make our way past some interesting enemies. Of course, this is where we rescued that Pyromancer earlier. He is gone. As he should be. Away from this terrible place. Yeah, come here. Dogs are coming. What's up? Why? Oh no! That's true, sorry about that. Oh. Got her dogs a-going. Oh, I got you, so that might have... Boy, we got everybody's feathers ruffled tonight. Yeah, definitely want the Torch Maniac away from me. You guys saw how quickly he, like, melted through my health bar, and he just set that nice table on fire. That's mahogany! I know Hunger Games was a few years ago, but here's hoping somebody caught that reference. Ah well. Can't have them all, I guess. Could have swore that there was somebody up there. But anyway. So yeah, we made some pretty good exploration into there. I think that we will have enough time in this, what remains of the episode, to go back to Andre, give him that large ember that we found, upgrade some of our gear, and then make our way back down to the bonfire in the depths again. And then make our way to Blighttown. The fun-filled family destination of the year. We're gonna go ahead and bite some moss. She's just still desperate for us to buy her moss. It will be, oh yeah, I think I like you. Okay, that's nice. Not tonight. Not ever. Creepy lady. Go through the lovely aqueduct here. Kill the rat. Kill this guy. And that guy. And him. It's all for a good cause, gentlemen. It's for leveling me up. We could actually, before we go down to Blighttown, visit another interesting area. I think you guys will be quite surprised to see.
Oh, hello. Terrific. And
He still will not talk to us because our intelligence is not quite high enough. Let's go ahead and rest at this beloved bonfire. Oh, sweet bonfire. Talk to our friend here.
Have you been to the ruins of New Londo below?
We have.
Just head down the stairs and take the lift. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an undead city. You may find a clue or two, unless the ghosts find you first.
Which they did earlier. As we all saw. There's our pyromancer friend.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah.
Yep.
I made it out safely too.
Well, good.
I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage a bit. Oh, yeah. But I think you have a knack for it all. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
No, I do not.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that there'll be some.
That's the game's way of making you pay attention to the writing. Sweet.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
He's such a cool guy. I like him.
Pyromancy is the produced flame. Then a pyromancer must my home, the Great. You will understand.
I'm just kind of breezing through. You buy all sorts of cool stuff with that. Pyromancing is very useful.
Goodbye then. Be safe, will you?
Don't you dare go hollow, he says. Don't worry. I don't plan on it. There's Petrus of Thurland. We're going to go ahead and make our way up to Andre. Actually was able to get through one of my least favorite areas in the game. So not too shabby, I must say. I had a lag spike there for a second. We're gonna go back and make mincemeat of these folks here. Now that we have the means to do so. Gotcha. I'm not going to rest at this bonfire, just simply because I want to kind of stay at this Firelink Shrine, just in case if I accidentally die, I kind of get transported back there. Then again, it might be better to stay close to the souls. Ah, well. We'll chance it. Probably should have said that. Famous last words.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there.
You like?
I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not?
Of course.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed.
Andre is one of those feel-good
Hardly wait
NPCs.
to get started.
Same here, buddy. Same here. So now we can go ahead and start our larger and more effective upgrades. All the way up to plus 10. So yes, we will send that battle axe. And then we're going to go ahead, reinforce that weapon. We do have enough Titanite shards, I think, to level it up maybe 2 more times, maybe just 1. Okay, no, we need 1 more large Titanite shard. But that is honestly increasing its attack power even more, for which I am very thankful. Let's see what else I can purchase from. So that's the item that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, 20,000 souls. Definitely don't have that handy at the moment. Let's go ahead and we can use that to level up, technically. Decisions. We'll save that then. I don't know if we should try to reinforce any of the other weapons that I have going on right now either or not. Required parameters of 32. I cannot use that just yet.
Don't get yourself night.
But that might be a cool alternative whenever we get strong enough for there. I tend to always go from like lighter weapons to really big heavy weapons. I feel like I can't help myself. I don't know. One of these days I might get creative with my builds. So let's go ahead and just use 2 of these. Oh, we need, like... That's okay. We can supplement that very easily. With a soul of a nameless soldier. Level up again. And I just rested in the bonfire, but that's okay. We're gonna level up. Should I level up our dex? I don't know. Let's go ahead and keep pumping into vitality until we're around 1,000 HP, and then we can focus on other stats. We don't want to get too trapped into a corner. In terms of that, and we're going to go ahead and make our way. We're not going to go back to the depths, at least not for this episode. We're going back somewhere else. We will head back there probably next session, if my timing, I think, will work out. But where we're going is not quite a mandatory area by any means, but it is going to be interesting. And for that, it requires us to go back to Firelink. Cruise on down here, ever so slightly and ever so nicely. We're going to go ahead and rest at the Firelink Shrine bonfire. Think I need to repair anything? I always just try to repair every single time I visit the bonfire, just in case. We're gonna go back to that elevator. I know, stay with me here. Some of the Dark Souls 2 pros might know exactly what I'm doing. There's a lovely little area that we can get to. And I hate this jump with every fiber of my being. That's the reason why I rested back at the Firelink Shrine bonfire. We'll see how long it takes me to actually make this jump. Gonna run away from the skellies. Able to not aggro them. They woke up and they're walking, but they're not exactly headed towards me, so I'll take that as a positive. That's the only aggravating thing about that jump. It is very tricky to line that thing up. Not to worry. When there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Keep it loose and goosey. Excellent. Whew, I hate that jump. For reasons you guys can probably see right there. And we're gonna have to make it twice. I know, but it's okay because I want that. It's going to be very useful for what we're doing here. I don't want to fall through that hole. That will very likely mean my certain death. Oh, sweet. Actually, we do not have to make that jump again. I thought I was going to have to for sure. But you might be asking, why the nerdy man? I've never played Dark Souls before. What the heck are you doing, man? You will see. It's actually pretty cool. Just trying to remember where items might be lurking. Not there. And now, we curl up like a ball and wait. do. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. Build the time, so hydration break. See? It wasn't pointless. And it's the crow! Wonder where it's going to take us. Someplace very familiar, if you remember back from episode 1. The North Undead Asylum. This place can be a little tricky because of the torch maniacs, but stay with me here. There's no shame in cheesing. Especially for an enemy that does bullcrap damage like that. Gosh. I really do hate these guys. The damage to soul ratio is just a little off, I think. Yeah, this is the tutorial area that we had originally emerged from. We are not going to step on the main floor just yet. You'll see why. That's all that I will say for now. But I think you will be pleasantly surprised. So, what I want to go ahead and do is use a humanity. Since we are already human, this will be very helpful. We're going to kindle this bonfire. That way it will give us more than 5 Estus flasks. Because we're probably going to need it where we're going. Let's go ahead and kill these guys, just because they're a little annoying. So, remember how I said that we probably weren't going to be able to have another boss this run? Think again. He looks familiar, huh? Man, that really hurt. Oh, I forgot about the the fireball of doom. All good. We'll give it another shot. We'll see if we can beat this guy before I go to bed tonight. This, as far as I am aware, is actually optional. You don't have to come back and do this. But come on, man. It's a cool fight. I just hate that you automatically take damage starting it out, though. Attack the big ugly mutt. Gotta love the music. It's a little cheesy. But like I said, what's life without a little cheese? Plus, this will get us a ton of souls. Butt stomp. tense. Because really, if he gets like one really good hit on us, it could be over. Stay on target. We could do this, guys. I probably could have gone in for a second swipe at least. He's going in for another stomp. One more. Yeah! We got him. Such a really cool fight. Got Titanite Slab for our troubles too, so that'll be extremely useful. Later on, 20,000 souls as well. Not bad. To make our way back up so we can level up. So we were able to squeeze in one more boss fight in there for good measure. Let's see, I think we've downed a total of 6 now, I want to say. Maybe 7. I have to kind of think about that one. But of course we have a Black Knight friend. Let's level up first before I go take that guy on. Because he is guarding something pretty important. Let's repair our stuff. Definitely a pretty cool fight, and a big level up to boot. Let me see. We'll level up Dexterity. Let's do Faith. Vitality. We want to keep our faith up a little bit. That way we can start actually investing in some of the miracles that we've been trying to do, and we'll eventually need to level up Attunement. That's just trying to level up, I guess, more practical things at the moment. We'll see if we can take this Black Knight on. We'll see what he is guarding, and after that, I think we will call the episode there, because that'll hit about the 2-hour mark, and then, yeah, old man Chad's got to go to bed after that. We really can't cheese this guy. We're going to have to try our very best to parry him. I think we can do it. If you remember, this is the sad, lonely stell that we started out at. We definitely want to get used to parrying these guys. Because if we don't, we're going to have a very rough time later. Might be slightly spoilery there. Get a nice red Titanite chunk for our troubles. We definitely want this item. Peculiar Doll. And a whopping 6,187 souls. Not enough to level us up at this point, but we have been making some really good progress in actually a pretty decent amount of time. I'm actually a little under-leveled of where I usually have been the past few times that I've tried to play through the... Whoa! Where'd you come from? And I think you might remember this guy. This is Oscar. He was our friend from before. I don't know what aggroed him, but here he is. My friend. This is the guy that's gone hollow. The guy that gave us our Estus flasks. I'm sorry, my friend. That's actually an climactic way to end the episode. And he has given us the crest shield. We will use it well, my friend. And I am sorry that it had to end like this. Get that guy. We're going to go ahead and try to get the torch-wielding maniacs, because there is one more thing that I'm wanting to do before I quit for the night. I know I keep on finding just these little things. But we'll stop after this, I promise. Yeah, come here. One by one, please. Not all at once. Ow. It's just that attack is such... those torch attacks just do such ridiculous damage. Oh, hello. Kind of did a plunging attack on me like I did earlier with the demon during the tutorial. A little bonus for you guys. It's been interesting coming back to the Undead Asylum. Gotta be very careful not to fall off. Item trading. This is a fun little mechanic that you have in each one of these games. And what we're going to do something a little weird, is that we're going to drop this. At least I think. I don't know if we have to wait for him to talk to us or not. Supposed to have a little bit of talking here. Hold on. Let me look up the guide. I know probably some people will bemoan this decision. Snuggly the Crow. Here we go. So let's go ahead and just attempt the trade real quick. And we're going to quit the game. We're going to jump back into it. Because the cool thing is that the game will let us pick it up right back where we left off. So that's nice. Yeah, we're going to cancel because we know that the servers are still in maintenance. Here's hoping that maybe one of these days it'll come back and we'll be able to use it again.
You.
Yeah?
Give me...
And she gave me a Titanite chunk for that, so thank you very much. Cool item trading mechanic. From an invisible crow. And with that, we are going to go back to our bonfire, rest up, and explore the rest of the Undead Asylum. We have a key that we picked up from the roof of Firelink Shrine. Then we're going to be able to explore the wing that we could not get to either earlier. I'm excited for that. We're going to go ahead and leave that for the next episode. Let's get all repaired and just ready to go for that next time I see you guys. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see how things go. We'll see how tired I get. Just got one more day of work this week, and then I'm off for the weekend. So it's going to be fun. So I hope that you guys have a pleasant evening. Thank you very much for those of you who have tuned in, and for those of you who are going to watch the YouTube playback, thank you very much. I'm going to throw the donation link there, so that way if you guys feel inclined to donate to the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, you'll be able to via that Facebook fundraiser page. Once again, let me know if it is not public or it is not accessible by people who are not immediately on my public friends list, or on my friends list for my Facebook. So with that, our friend here, Hugh Jackman, and I bow to you and thank you for joining us today on Dark Souls Remastered. We will catch you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I will let you know, but very soon. Thank you guys again, and we will see you next time. I need to sign off here. Oh, I'm just saying, we need to sign. I'm going to sign off here. There we go.